Good evening. Thank you for coming. I was born in 1967 and I am blessed to have my life. My mother was a young woman with no one to help her when I was conceived. She had a choice and she chose life for me. She carried me full term, knowing that she would have to care for me, provide for me, and raise me on her own. She still chose life. She raised me to believe that life is precious and that we are made in the image of God. Today, I choose life. I am pro-life, and I stand against abortion. According to the JAMA Network, unwanted pregnancy and abortion are important public health concerns. Since the Supreme Court's landmark 1973 decision in Roe v. Wade, approximately 1.5 million legal abortions have been performed each year in the United States. Approximately 1 of 5 American women of childbearing age has had a legal abortion. That's the very grave concern for the pro-life community of America. So what is abortion? It is the deliberate termination of the human pregnancy, most often performed during the first 28 weeks of pregnancy. However, that has recently changed for some states. As you know, the state of New York recently signed a bill into law allowing for late-term abortions right up to the very seconds before birth. According to the ACLJ, the governor of New York called the bill an historic victory for New Yorkers and our progressive values. He was obviously referring to those New Yorkers who were lucky enough to be born, as more than half of all pregnancies in New York already end up in abortion. And apparently, progressive values must mean valuating the right to kill an unborn baby over valuing the life of that baby. This law also removes any criminal activities regarding this grotesque procedure. We hear arguments every day about the rights and wrongs of abortion. The argument is that women who abort their babies are doing so because they do not want the responsibility of a child, as it will mess up their lifestyle or their careers. Another argument is that rape and incest are grounds for abortion. The Bible says in Psalms 139, "Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made." The 10 Commandments say, "Thou shalt not kill." This sad, outrageous procedure has gripped America with anger and horror. Although it has given women a choice to kill, we can stand and fight against this horrible act. The Pro-Life Action League was founded by Joseph M. Scheidler in 1980 with the aim of saving unborn children through nonviolent direct action. Joe first got involved in the pro-life movement in 1972 when, at the urging of his wife Ann, he took the family to a pro-life leafleting day in downtown Chicago. A picture of a baby aborted late in pregnancy reminded him of his son Eric's baby picture, and the abortion issue became personal for him. Shortly after the Supreme Court legalized abortion in Roe v. Wade, Joe became a full-time pro-life activist. After working for other pro-life organizations for several years, Joe founded the Pro-Life Action League to serve the need he saw for pro-life Americans to take bold, direct action to save babies from abortion in their own communities. In 1985, his pro-life activist manual, Closed 99 Ways to Stop Abortion, put pro-lifers throughout the United States and the world to work effectively fighting abortion. So what can we do to stand against the horrible act of abortion? First, we can get informed on the abortion issue by checking out our community, our country, our state. Research candidates and discover their pro-life position so that you know who you're supporting and who's leading you. Volunteer at pregnancy centers in your area and help women and families with alternatives to abortion. We can work in our neighborhood, school, organization, church, or community to help in the various programs and institutions that are already working to end abortion. And finally, share your knowledge and experience with others in a logical and clear manner. In conclusion, abortion is a heinous crime that takes the lives of the innocent. Although the United States has legalized this horrible procedure, we can take a stand against abortion by being pro-life. We can encourage young women all over our community to choose life for their child. We can get involved and be the voice to declare that we will support life on no uncertain terms. And finally, we can pray for our country that God will help our leaders to see the value and the importance of life. Thank you.